what's the goal for Coda Camps to remain unique, to remain different from everybody else that's out there?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's what we're teaching and how we're teaching it. The new programs and modularity and different things that we're about to roll out, where you're able to pick which kind of direction that you want to go in, a course within a course almost, a modularity. No one else is doing that. And staying ahead of the curve, knowing the newest technology. We want our students not to come out of school and already be behind the curve. So always keeping up on the most advanced technology and making sure that we're placing them where that they want to go and changing their lives. I mean, that's the biggest thing for us is growing, who we work with, our different companies that we place people with. Like we've had conversations with Amazon about hiring groups of students and just really cool conversations, even with you, with HipHopGamer and all, the people that you know in the gaming industry, maybe doing something like someone gets an internship at
Ubisoft.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love that. Like you already know, I told you, man, like whatever I could do, it'll be done because it's necessary and it's needed. And I'm a disruptor. Like I'll tell y'all straight up, I like doing everything that will make people get better. Because to truly test someone how good they are, you got to see how willing they are, how willing and how hard they're willing to work for, being in a situation that's not comfortable. I love breaking the fourth wall down and doing new things in any field. I love that. So
I'm gonna put you on the spot then.
Put me on the spot. Let's get it.
What?
Let's get it.
Give us a rap.
Oh, all right, cool. Let's
go. But you were involved with Watch Dogs.
Yeah, Watch Dogs too. So check it out. All right, so shout out to my man DNA, who's the #1 viewed battle rapper and stuff like that. And check this out. So this is the first verse to the song called Watch Dogs for Watch Dogs. All right. So check this out. Yo, check. I am HipHopGamer, bring the danger, banger, balling out. Watch doors will pop off, your blood in a bleed out. Seek out the enemy, energy, feeling furious. The target is the victim, so the signal serious. The lyrics is barbaric, bait area.
Dude, you killed it.
No, I could have killed it a lot better, but I don't remember the song. But you'll hear the song when it comes out February 13th on the actual game. Yeah. And but I do have another song that I'm working on for Honor. And I can't even go into that right now, but I'm doing that for Honor. But I make a lot of songs for a lot of games, and I think because of who I am, being from the hood, I'm able to take like lyrics from the game and also understand the street mentality, put it together, and then when people hear it, even if you don't know it's for the video game, it still relates to all the stuff that we know about in the street. So that's the whole idea of HipHopGamer, bringing that together.
I like it.
And stuff like that. So that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing and stuff like that. So
that's cool. Hey, what's going on? Welcome everybody who's streaming or watching our show to CODELIFE. It's our first episode here at Coder Camp's headquarters. We're located in Phoenix, Scottsdale area. We've got Gerard Williams, a.k.a. HipHopGamer.
The one and only, you already know what it is. As you can see on the belt, Hot 97, BET, we live and we lit. It's my boy Thomas. This is my brother right here from another mother, literally. Black and white. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, I'm honored to be here, man, for real. I just landed and we just came straight here.
Yeah.
It's been an experience.
Yeah. So he got snowed in, and so we were trying to get here on time. Hey, can I feel how heavy that is?
Oh yeah,
it's like, man, that thing's got some weight to it.
You can hurt somebody with this. This ain't me playing those games.
You could say it's got some girth, so I like that.
Yeah, some girth. Yeah, I don't like that word.
Here you go. All right, that thing's in.
So how you want to set this up, man? This is the first one, CODELIFE. I see the brand of Coda Camps growing. This is great. How you feel about everything?
Oh, I feel great. Like I said, there isn't really anything scripted here, so I'm sure there'll be some positive stuff and some negative to that. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk first off about Coder Camps. Okay. Coder Camps brand, coding, what it means to the industry, and then we're going to show actual program that some graduated students built that has to do with coding and ports into Unity 3D. Really cool. Talk a little bit about some sponsors that we have going on.
Got you.
Maybe
shout them out.
Yep, do a little streaming and stuff like that. So for everybody watching, we just wanted to first say welcome. It's our first episode.
Yeah, this is dope. And then also, like, what I would like to jump into, I'm not a coder. You know what I'm saying? I went to school, New York City Tech, to do computer programming, and I realized that it wasn't for me. Like you say, that wasn't my skill set. But when it comes to coding, you know, I know a lot of people may be intimidated by it because, you know, of what it is. But with coder camps, what do y'all do to make it more accessible so people don't feel as intimidated in terms of the environment and what it takes to do it?
No, that's a great question. I mean, first off, we try to instill culture right from the beginning on how you know, we're all family and being, you know, welcome, and you know, everything's always an open door as far as with our instructors and learning how the code, you know, learning the coding programs. So I think that's where it starts first, right, is kind of our open nature and how we are and how we look at coder camps in general. But from the instructional staff to, you know, our mentors to our, you know, higher ups and executives, everyone's there to support the students because, you know, that's the biggest thing about what we're doing. Yes, we love coding, we love tech, we love gaming, but we're trying to change people's lives, right? Absolutely. That's the biggest thing.
Yo, real talk, let's keep it real, man. It's hard out there. People broke, you trying to, like, how many people, like, it's almost like a 90% rate where you run into someone and what they went to school for is not what they're doing in life, simply because there was no plan or anything to set them up after school to actually get that. Besides the debt you catch yourself in. So, and that's still a problem to this day. And that was even a problem when I first went to college back in 2000. So it's I love the fact that y'all have that in place. So where it's not like come to school, make, like, you know, get the money and then you stranded. No. Like, nah, it's a whole different culture here. And that's why I rock with it. You already know, you're my boy. So that's why I rock with it and tell people about it. And try to give them that change and stuff like that. So I thought that was dope. And, you know, I see even the graduates right there that I see on the screen from Seattle. Shout out to Seattle.
Seattle. What's up, guys?
That's the home of PAX prom right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the home of PAX prom, yo. So, like, even with the graduates out there in Seattle, like, you want to feel good about what you do, but it's not just what you do for you, it's the legacy you want to leave. So when you work with a school that puts you in a position to actually leave a legacy and also get what you want for yourself and your fam, that's the dynamic right there. So I love that.
Yeah, and you know, I'm glad you brought that up. It's an important part of what we do. We have, you know, a placement company that we work with that's you know, helps get our graduating students jobs, and so, you know, that's a big passion for us here at Coder Camps, is making sure that, you know, our graduating students are getting jobs, and one that we all know how quickly technology changes.
Fast.
Right, so that's why we came up with the idea for Coder for Life, which is great. It basically means that once you come to the school, if you graduate and you're in good standing, you can come back for life and learn new programs as those skills increase.
And that's the family part that I love about it, because just like how you got the Coder for Life, you know, I'm a gamer for life. You know what I'm saying? My grandma's, rest in peace, she told me how to play games since I was 4. So just having a bond with something that you're passionate about, and a school that gives you that, well, that's crazy, because like how you talk about technology change so fast, you always need to be ahead of the curve. That's what Ronnie said. Well, yo, so check this out. Yo, all my people's out in Seattle. Like, listen to this. Check this out. So we was at PAX South, right? And I met up with Ronnie, and he's the producer of Friday the 13th video game. And when we asked him about the Coder camps and coding and stuff like that, one of the things that he was saying is being able to be on top of the trends. Every time something changes, anytime you need to learn something new to add to your arsenal, you always want to be ahead of the curve. So you're always in a leadership position, whether it's making games or just software development or whatever it is. That's important. So you actually provide that. Yo, this joint is gangster. I love it. It's too much. I get hyped. What I want to ask you is, you know, what gave birth to this idea of creating a live show called CODELIFE? I think that's very important. People need to know that.
That's cool. That's a great question. I'm glad you appreciated it, to bring that up. So we love content, right? We're all content.
You need it.
Yeah, we're all content consumers, and so we wanted to come up with something cool that we could stream, where we could just talk about what we're passionate about, talk about coding, talk about the community, and so that's basically where it came from. Just us getting together and saying, wow, we know these great people in the industry, HipHopGamer, everyone else that we know, Gamer Gauntlet and NZXT, and all of these Ubisoft.
Shout out to Ubisoft. You know, so funny. People call it Ubisoft or Ubisoft. I say Ubisoft.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Ubisoft. That's one of those companies that, and not to go on a whole wild tangent on whole story, but like me being a young black dude from East New York, Brooklyn, that's making a name not just for myself, but making a name for the culture of hip hop and gaming and everything like that in the prestigious world of the gaming industry. Dude, Ubisoft did not at any point make me feel unwelcomed. Like, what I'm saying? Like Ubisoft, because you'll be surprised that the people that you see or watch may not be what you think they are when you see them in person or behind the scenes. But Ubisoft as a company, like my man Scott Fry, they used to work there, but Scott Fry, that's my dude. Josh Mulligan, love him. My man Stone, my homegirl Raha, Sarah. It's too many to name. But when I tell you, they understand what the culture of gaming is, and I don't care who you are, where you come from. They are open house when it comes to games, gamers, game development, like coders. They need it all. Like they need all of that, and they are so welcome. And that's why I feel like they're top 5 in our industry of publishers and developers. And I'm looking forward to the games they got coming out. Ghost Recon is another one.
Wildlands.
Just did a close bid on that. So it's just a lot of stuff. Now let me ask you this: when you look at these games and then you interact with your students, like have conversations ever come up about? Dang, I would love the code for that game. Like, walk us through that. Like,
I mean, I think we have those conversations quite often with our students, and they want to know what it would take to build something like that. What framework, what language are they learning, and what it would take. And so, they definitely come up. So we know that, our students that are learning how to code and learning full stack web dev, are interested in game development and things like that. We have a big emphasis, in placing our students in a job first. Like that's our big priority at Coder Camps. Like we want to give them the knowledge, what's necessary for them to go out and get a job. We have students that have never coded before that come in, a truck driver that is tired of being on the road and missing his family and wants to learn coding and get into the tech space, right?
That's dope.
And, and we have coders, web development that come in and they have experience and they need to freshen up to stay within the company and stuff. So there's a lot of different levels of students that we see come in from junior, no knowledge, all the way up to a lot of experience. So it's pretty cool.
Now, why is it this big rush for all these companies needing coders and
people know where the future is going. Everything is built with technology. Everything is literally built with coding these days. And one of the biggest, best jobs you could get is something called a data scientist. And
I heard that. What is that? Like, what's
and Coder Camps is a great place to start on that journey to becoming a data analyst, a data scientist. So basically, data scientists have a very heavy background in programming. Typically specific languages, mathematics, algorithms. And a data scientist would, as technology increases and we're getting into artificial intelligence and machine learning, they're able to take large amounts of data, do different algorithms, and very cool stuff. So anyway, it's a great place to start for that. So it's pretty cool.
So now, me personally, because you was talking about how there's a lot of people that you talk to that's not coders, that probably didn't even have that thought of doing that. Like, what's the entry program that Coder Camps provide so that someone that don't know nothing, like I'm talking about blank space, don't know nothing about coding, but would want to join or want to try it out, what do y'all have in place for those type of individuals?
Yeah, so that would be what we call our CFS, which is an initial system when the students come in, and we'll actually do it before they come in. And it's instructional, and it walks them through the basics and kind of, the beginning. They're pulling it up right now. That's kind of cool.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
On point. Yeah.
So anyway, so it kind of walks them through the curriculum and the different tactics. And by the way, we're getting ready to launch. Really excited about this. New pieces to the program, modularity, new system in the back end for the students. It's amazing, and so no one else is doing it. We're pretty proud about that. So we're excited about that. I wanted to chat with you for a minute. Just about cool tech in general. Can you guys see me?
Oh yeah.
I gave you one of those.
We stunting right now.
Well,
son.
we
stunting right now, kid. We got the HoloLens on. Let's take my hat off. You know what I'm saying? We stunting right now.
So Microsoft HoloLens, really.
This is so dope.
Wait,
son.
if you put yours on, I gotta put mine on. It's just they can't see what
you got a big ass head. Though.
Yeah, you're gonna. We're just gonna look like a bunch of dorks.
Like I don't care, man. You see my shirt? Shout out to my man Eric. And also, nerds, they with the WWE now, obviously got, the belt. It's just good timing. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man, and seeing this and using this is dope, but from a commercial standpoint, how do you think this will, fare in the commercial, market?
Yeah.
Because VR is doing, really good right now, especially with Samsung Gear VR and PlayStation Resident Evil 7 coming out now. It's dope. But what do you think this would do? I would love to get your opinion on that.
And what's really cool is on the Gamer Gauntlet cruise, we're gonna have a demonstration, an area set up with the HoloLens.
You gotta have that.
Oh yeah. So we're excited to have that on the boat with Gamer Gauntlet. But I mean, for me, this is where the industry is going. Obviously, the technology needs to get a little bit more mobile and smaller, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But what I like about the HoloLens compared to VR is we can get up and walk around. The unit, the CPU, the graphics, the battery, everything is internal in here, and we could see through it and interact. So, hey guys, put up the video of what the guy made with Portal. So this is where the future is at. If you, he made this guy. I reached out to him on Twitter. He never got back to me, but he made an amazing, basically port of Portal with the HoloLens. It's insane, but we're going to be doing some stuff with future students. Because we have access to the back end.
That's crazy.
I told you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's in his room. That's what he's seeing. So I mean, we kind of see this now to give people that are watching, but it's just not this running.
Yeah.
But it's
that's crazy. It recognized that it landed on a table.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
man.
I'm telling you. So.
That's fire, son.
Yep, that's pretty cool. But anyway, so in my mind,
I quit.
And something really cool is, we actually have, like I said, back-end access because this is still in development mode for Microsoft. So we're starting to think about cool stuff so that students can possibly work on for their projects or something in the future that'll use this technology. So that's kind of I wanted to bring it up. Plus, it's just really cool piece of technology and first and foremost, I mean, aside from being a coding school, you come to coder camps, you learn full stack web development. We are in the tech industry, right? It's a tech school as well, and so we're really trying to push what we can in the edge of technology and the web space as well. Hey, would you guys? Oh, that's cool. See them scanning the room.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, the applications to what you can do with this are amazing. Yeah, and so it's in the hands of developers right now. Like, this is the future. What can you make with it? What can you do with code? I put a go ahead.
I was thinking about even in the health industry.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like coders, and this is something that you could actually you could probably find cancer easier, or you could probably like figure out ways, new ways to heal like a lot of people that's in the hospital, or understand what would it take to like fix this, or how long would it take to do that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of all of these other things.
It is
because it's right there, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And all of coding is the generation is getting younger and younger of who's learning code. We're starting to get involved in some things, teaching, high schools and down to junior high and things like that. I want to talk a little bit. I got to give a shout out, all of us, to Curtis and Video Game Gauntlet 2017, as well as NZXT Cam App, a couple of sponsors of ours.
Yeah, definitely.
And just bring up the sponsors page. You guys, anybody watching, go check this out. It's going to be amazing. And we are giving away special cruise, one free trip to this cruise.
One free trip to get on the
boat. That's
how you gotta say it.
Yep, we've been blasting out to social media, and we're gonna send out what you got to do in order to get qualified. It's basically, you'll go on all of our social media accounts for Coder Camps, for HipHopGamer, for me on Twitter, which is Big Data Daddy 1. Yeah, you like that? That's it.
Real quick. I was like, who is this? He's like, that's me, because his name before was Tech Lover or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like Big Data Daddy, I was like, real talk.
Yeah.
That you should like trademark that. Big Data Daddy. That joint is hard. I love it. That joint is hard.
So I got a funny story for that.
Okay.
So I reached out to our boy Arthur, who's a CEO.
Oh, yeah, Arthur. That's how.
Yeah, he's a CEO of Fashion Week in New York. And I said, come on, man, I've got all this going on. I know you have all these celebrities.
Yeah.
Send them my Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow, tell them about Coder Camps. And he's like, well, what's your Twitter handle? So I told him. He's like, that sucks. Yeah, he straight up.
He says, and you know what? Arthur is a real dude. He'll tell you like what he feels in a heartbeat, and he'll do it in a way where it's funny, but you can receive it and understand what he's saying.
Yeah, anyway, so that's where that came from. But so this is going to be amazing. First gaming cruise. There's going to be Women in Technology, NZXT, HTC Esports, an E-League tournament, the biggest Twitch streamers, cosplayers. I mean, it's when Curtis first told me about this, I thought, well, one, it was perfect because, technology, coding, gaming, we wanted to get involved with it. We're doing some really cool things. We're going to give away a scholarship to...
you're giving away a scholarship on the boat too?
On the boat to Women in Tech, as well as the Wounded Warrior program, who's going to be on that. Anyway, shout out to Gamer Gauntlet. Go to the site, check it out. Follow them on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook. We'll post all the links on Coder Camps and Hip Hop to follow, and make sure you guys follow and like and figure. We'll post out how you can get involved and try to win the free cruise. It's free. We're going to give one away, and it's VIP. And so
you do not want to miss this. Just the stuff that we know on the back end that we're not even talking about. You do not want to miss this first ever. This is going to be a moment. This is going to be a moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. I can't wait, dude.
That's amazing.
I look at it as a gateway to positive energy, a gateway to a new opportunity. So you don't have to feel limited anymore.
Yeah, and I'm glad. That's really deep for one. Thank you. I think I'm gonna cry. But no, honestly, it's so true. And you're like the most honest, sincere, cleanest person I ever met. Never have drank. Never had a smoke in your life. And
you see the guns, man. I work out. Man. Come on, man.
Yeah. So no. So we're happy to have you be a part of it, and what we can do to get into those communities and the Black communities. Anything that we could do, we absolutely will.
Yeah, you're already doing it just by having me sit here. I love you, man. You already know what it is, man.
All right.
So, it's CODELIFE, baby.
Yep. First episode, we're gonna stream out how to win the cruise. Follow Gamer Gauntlet on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Follow HipHopGamer YouTube. Follow Coder Camps, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Quora, Reddit, all of them. It's insane. And then, of course, me, Big Data Daddy 1 on Twitter, and also, he's laughing. Also, Artificially Intelligent 1 on YouTube. All right, guys.
One
Peace.
love. Peace.